What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with part 2 of The Alters. I know what I was supposed to upload yesterday, and probably should have had uploaded way earlier than now, but came home, went out to eat with the folks, had a nice meal. But I guess I should actually explain why the hell this wasn't up yesterday. Easy answer: I fell asleep when I got home from work. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it when I get home from work, and I passed the fuck out. So as we are seeing here, you're seeing how modular base building is in this game. Again, it's probably actually my favorite feature of this game is kind of like how modular things are. You know, I built that, now that I think about it, I built the womb. I'm not sure if that had to be right next to the quantum computer. I think it did, but I might be wrong.
Built a womb? Now, what could possibly come out of it? Here goes. DNA sample.
So I think this is a reference, what they are doing here. It's a sheep.
Oh, of course. What else?
I do believe it is a reference to the first thing we have ever cloned. And
You need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
And again, I think that is a reference because
Molly?
I mean, the whole name of this mission that they were on was called Project Dolly, D-O-L-L-Y, which I do believe was the name of the first human beings ever cloned, which was a sheep. And I'm talking like full on, like legitimately cloned, not this sort of like half. It's like, oh, we brought back the dire wolf. Did you?
Okay.
You made a genetically altered wolf and are calling it.
Rubidium?
You did some cool shit. I'm just saying. From how I understand it, you didn't make a dire wolf. You made a genetically altered wolf. Which again, cool, but not the same.
Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Yeah, me and a sheep. No, it's not your best sell, buddy. I've got a feeling that almost this whole thing with Jan, like the rest of the crew was supposed to die. I think we're going to find that out through the rest of the game. Again, I get the name, you know, naming it Project Dolly, unless it's a joke for us, the audience. But in universe, it's called Project Dolly is what he's on, and I get it. Rubidium can be used for like cloning and stuff like this, but I'm almost questioning if this was the goal of the mission, was to have have Jan clone himself and have to work with them to get off this planet. It's almost, you know, kind of like was this the corporation's goal all along? I'm just throwing out a theory. I mean, it's an interesting kind of like psychological experiment. You know, this question of can he get along with himself, and you know, there's like I said, ethical questions of, is it okay to create these other beings, because I mean they are technically him, but they're not. It's weird. So if I remember correctly, I believe we can use organics for fuel once we actually have to move the base. But we can also use it once we build the greenhouse. You use organics to farm food. You can use organics, just base, as a way to make to make. I think they're called. It's called literally called mush. So you can you literally just like make like here's your daily. It's like the Nutra-Bricks from Oxygen Not Included. I'm gonna keep referencing that game. I mean, again, this game just reminds me so much of Oxygen Not Included. Granted, the altars that you're going to create are kind of set, so there's a little bit more like story based for all the for the different altars. Like so they have set personalities, but it's cool. It's again, this game's concept I think is what really sold me. I like the base building mechanics. I kind of like this. Like I saw this like 2.5D. I'm saying 2.5D. That might not be the right way to phrase it, but I'm seeing but this way of moving around your base I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, you consume 1 meal a day. You can create mush, but it's not, and it's like, yeah, they'll eat it, but, they like better food. So pretty much every, like, production facility, the greenhouse, this place, that place, all of them have pretty much a station where you queue the recipe, quote unquote, and then you can actually do the work to create it. So you can have an altar do it once you actually start building altars, and we get into that.
Whoa! What just happened?
Once we get into those mechanics of like testing of creating altars and everything like that. So essentially, you're seeing up here, you see base overview, then you can tab over to production, so you can actually create queues for things for your altars to do without actually having to go to that specific room. So you don't have to go to the research room to set your research objectives. You don't have to go to the kitchen to set that. So it kind of saves you some running around.
You have got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard. Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium Savior. Under check data consistency and QC module.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy. What is this? Mine records. What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
So here we can kind of go across and we can see, you know, all the different steps and all the things that have happened
How did they get it? And
in Jan's life.
what for?
I think at one point in time I actually go check it, and you can look at all of them, and, you know, you pause and read if you like.
I checked the quantum computer.
Oh yeah, I think you saw the little thing on the side.
Mind
It's
records?
little diamonds in the bottom left. Essentially, you can, at the beginning, you can only have 3 altars,
My whole
and then you find items that
life
upgrade the quantum
exposed.
computer, and then you can add more and more as you go.
No. No, I want answers. Shit. What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
No way. I'm not messing with that shit.
You're in imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
Okay, I get it. What is this procedure? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
Rapidium. Cloning a sheep. Branching myself? Altering my life by messing with my own memories? I mean, whatever it is you want me to do, no. No way in hell. Give me my other options.
You're in imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
You jerk.
Give me my other options other
don't
than,
have
you know, committing a lot of
options, do I?
ethical, you know, without creating a whole bunch of ethical dilemmas.
What? What is it doing? I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
Okay, Jan, I feel like you hopped on that a little. I think in one way he hopped on it pretty quickly, but on the other hand, it's like, come on, Jan, like, it's pretty obvious what's going on. So as you can see, you know, we're getting the technician. He's going to be the first one, so he gets a 50% efficiency bonus while doing base maintenance. So all of them kind of come with an efficiency bonus or whatnot. Jan really doesn't get efficiency bonuses, like the base Jan doesn't get efficiency bonuses or anything like that. I mean, clearly, but like his whole shtick, you know, with him being the first one, he is a builder. That was his role in the initial crew. So, you know, the whole base building mechanic, him being the first one, really kind of makes sense, in my opinion, at least. I love looking at that guy, and he looks like he comes out. He doesn't end up looking like I don't know, some guy who's been living in the woods for 90 years. So yeah, if you see the bottom left where it says available slots, that's the filled in diamonds are the what tells you how many altars you can have. In the qubit level, again, that's a whole thing we'll get into when we get into it.
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? What is my name?
What is this?
Why is my technician self
Where
a little
am I?
pudgier? Like, I feel like the rest of them are kind of, you know,
You're in a lab.
about the
SIBA unit.
about the
Your
same.
memories might be a bit fuzzy, but
Maybe it's the vest he's wearing. Maybe that's why it makes him look that way. But yeah, just it's something weird. It's like the rest of the altars are about the same size as Jan, but this one, for some reason, in my opinion, just he looks pudgier.
what was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like indifferent. I think you're on some meds. What? What for? So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic? I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you? Okay. My name is Jan Dolsky. Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too? So you think you're Jan Dolsky as well? What kind of bullshit is this? What's your role on the mission? I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me. It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real. So, what's going on?
I just realized my fan is super loud. I hope
I
it's
got
not,
stranded in this
not
base,
bugging anybody.
and,
Sorry about that.
Well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences.
Sorry, I sort of
Mind records.
zoned out during the conversation. Sorry, like I said, I'm a little
There's
tired.
anyone in a bad mental condition in this room. It's definitely not me.
Holy shit, brain.
QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do.
But yeah,
other
if you
stuff,
see when
but
they're talking to him,
such
you know, you're seeing like
bullshit. I know.
rebellion
I
increased,
thought
or
the
this,
same,
you know,
but
you kind of see their
here you
moods or
are,
whatever
right?
popping up next to their head. Yes,
Right.
you actually kind of you
I
have to
understand
manage
you
their
correctly.
mood and
You're
everything like
telling
that.
me
That is
you're
a little
alternate
little
version of
system
me,
within all of
different
this.
mind? Sort of, yeah. And, you said we were stranded. Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. This version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be? I won't lie to you. I woke you up because I needed you. Wasn't easy for me either. At least you're upfront with me. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you. Just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way.
One of my little sister's cats just hopped up behind me. Oh, he's so cute.
Screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Core memory created. Yeah, so let's go find him immediately and talk to him. So you see up in the top left, you can see like specifically where the altars are in the base. If your question is, well, AJ, can you go just talk to them whenever? As far as I can tell, no. You have to wait for them to have dialogue to, you know, give you. They'll have, sometimes it's like a side mission to kind of complete. I had one that you'll see in a future video that's like, hey, make so many quality meals, or have them eat so many quality meals within so many days. You know, so sometimes there will be those conversations. Sometimes like each altar kind of has their own storyline and their own kind of thoughts and whatnot. Yeah, it really kind of depends. Wait till you start getting more altars, and then the altars start talking to each other and having their own, you know, all their own conversations and whatnot. Guys, I hate to do this to you. I hate to bail mid-video, but I'm dragging. My eyes are growing heavy, and I'm sitting here really fighting to stay awake, and I want to be able to upload this this tonight. So I'm gonna stop here. I just got word from my boss. I have the day off tomorrow, so I'll actually have content for you guys tomorrow, and all that. So, guys, thank you for watching. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'm out.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me. I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep. You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm in command of this base now. You'll do as I say, or what? You'll send me back to that giant fish tank? Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work. Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's, called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
What about the mine records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly? They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dalsky, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it, safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
That's not a good idea. He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
A big chunk of life, I guess. Till we branched apart. I wonder what he thinks about why his life went in a different direction.
Yeah, mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
I've been thinking about what you said. You're right. We are different. Sure we are. Like, I got that right away, and you took your sweet time. I'm serious. You stood up to Dad. I didn't. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours. Or maybe I was a coward. Going to college was a good excuse to just get away from it all. Oh, so that's where our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh? Yeah. Now build around this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. Sorry to disappoint. Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is she maybe still around here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here. Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess. Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her. Right, yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man. Shut the fuck up.